Hello, all, and welcome back to HighPriest. Oh, I'm fixing the mic. Okay. HighPriest reacts. Now, oh, the camera's higher than it usually is. Hold on, let me just put it down. Okay, there we go. Let's just good. That gives me plans. Right. Okay. Now today we're doing something a little different from the usual. I'm going to be trying to see a reaction to Bangarang, the Hook prequel, by a Rufio short film done by Dante Bosco and a bunch of other people. You heard of Hook, right? It's the Peter Pan sequel-esque movie where Robin Williams plays a grown-up Peter Pan and having to go back to Neverland to rescue his kids and rediscover who he was and all that. Well, Rufio, if you don't remember, was the guy who took over and led the Lost Boys while he was gone, and who died during the action scene in the movie. The last action scene in the movie. So this is a bit of a prequel to the character done by, well, the guy who played him, Dante Bosco. You might also know him as the guy who plays Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, a warning I want to give. I have a cold. I actually wanted to record this yesterday, but it was much worse yesterday. But it's a warning because I might start sneezing, I might start coughing, I might start cough something up, or blow snot all over the camera or my face. So, it's a little ew. I've got, well, toilet paper, not tissue paper, but it works well enough. Alright, prepared ahead of time. Got more to use. Trash can to toss that shit in. I normally don't need one in here, but And, well, actually, I just finished that cough drop, so I should be good for that. Just fair warning. Now, I'm not sure how well this will come out in the reaction. Well, I'm gonna try it, and I think out of some respect. Right. Okay. Let's get going. Peter Pan is sitting in bed. Last slide. Sorry. I had to sound that.
Come on, guys, let's go. You, roll out the cannon. You, jump aim.
Oh, that's supposed to be a little Rufio.
Come on, lady.
Oh, that's Rufio. Okay.
Donkey.
I don't know who's supposed to be Rufio in this. He's missing his trademark red
We
shit.
should we stop anchor? No. Bad form. We negotiate. Prepare to board. Hold this.
So Rufus is Rufio. Oh, hey, Dante Bosco. I was wondering what he would be doing in this movie specifically besides heading it, since it is his character. Sorry, at that point, I was saying I was trying to clear my, I'm just using my image of the kid getting in front of the principals. Just sitting in the principal's or headmaster or whatever's chair, propping his legs up. Oh yeah, flight, happy memories. Right, because Peter Pan is a fictional thing in universe. I almost forgot that. I never heard that it was there, but I just didn't focus on it. The future. And now I'm remembering of the food fight scene from Hook. God, I love that movie. I know it wasn't the best, but I loved it. It was always a big part of my childhood. Peter Pan. I can't help but facepalm just a little at including Peter Panning in there. Like having it so that Rufio almost met Peter Pan. I mean, old Peter Pan anyways. Okay. I love this movie as a kid. I was shocked to learn that this was the guy who played Zuko. Okay, a shadow of what he will be. The origin of being right. Uh, ah, he thought. Yeah, I should have realized that wasn't Rufio. He was too white boy. I'm not. I'm not sure why I made that mistake. Honestly, I feel bad about it. I think it was the jacket. No, for some reason they just gave me Rufio vibes. God damn it! I like that hint. That's so dumb, but it's exactly the kind of joke I would make. Excuse me. Oh, slipped out. I beg to differ. Interesting backstory to have it so that his mom would have to send him to foster care because she has to go back to Philippines for some reason. Why? Why does she have to go back to the Philippines? Being what, bored or something? Huh. That's just. Oh, maybe her work visa or something ran out. She has to go back because she couldn't get renewed or something. They're being evicted from their house. Oh yeah, there's the red tipped mohawk. They tried it in real life. Yeah, this is a bit hokey. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but it's a hokey. I mean, to be fair, the whole movie was hokey too. So it doesn't, not fit. So, when's he going to Neverland? I mean, there's like 6. That explains why I got that interview of Phil from the jacket. He literally took it from actual from the guy. They're like, our friend was flying. Shouldn't we think more of that? I'm curious why the teacher's not reacting more. What? Was he a lost boy too? Once again, this is hokey. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, but I don't care. It works well enough in with the movie, which didn't make perfect sense even itself. I mean, I suppose it makes sense where he's going because he combed his hair down afterwards. Because well, it's not like he's got a lot there. He's got his friends, but he's going to be put in a foster home anyways. And he's smart enough to know that at the time period this is supposed to be set in, she's not likely to be coming back. Because this is what, night? I think it's probably more like late 80s. When was Hook released? I could have sworn it was in the 90s. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's set in modern day exactly, so it's got at least a little timelessness to it, so. Better than, from what I understand, it has. I just watched the Sound of Credits review of it. Haven't actually watched it yet, so I've yet to come to my own decision on that part, but. Gee. Well, that was nice. I don't think it works entirely, but I'm willing to take it because it was probably one of my favorite. Ugh. I should realize it was too soon. Oh, it's the sword. The sword he gives to Peter before, Okay. I like that part. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. That's the thing. I don't think it's bad. I don't. My throat's starting to hurt. Cough drop time. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it works entirely. I'm gonna skip ahead to see if there's any more. There's not. I don't think it works entirely as a prequel to the movie. But I liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. I'm willing to accept it as canon. Even though it's kind of dubious, because I'm pretty sure it's more of a fan film than an official connection. But it's a good, it's good. I like it. I don't think it makes the most sense because, I don't know. Is that how most Lost Boys are supposed to get there? They read about Peter Pan and fly off on their own? I mean, I could sort of understand how he could become the leader because he idolized Peter Pan, and I think that's kind of nice. But I don't know. I think it feels weird for him to have a good relationship with adults in the real world, considering his hostility to Peter during the entire thing. Though some of that could be explained by the idolization. Here's this guy who dares to pretend to be the Peter Pan. I'm gonna have to ask about this. It is interesting. I liked it a lot. It's a connection to one of my favorite movies from my childhood. I still like watching it. Sorry, I mentioned I was sick. I didn't realize that meant I'd start having some stomach trouble. But, aside from that, yeah, it was good. I do like how he just found the sword, that he was drawn to it. It isn't that he just found it, he was seemingly drawn to it. I saw that leather jacket, I was like, wait, is that Rufio? No, and I'm like, no, like, that's a white boy. No way he ain't Rufio. That makes sense. And then, sorry. He took the jacket, I'm like, hey. I mean, you saw me. I didn't specifically go, hey. But I'm like, it's really obvious in hindsight. The reason I was feeling it was Rufio was because it was Rufio's jacket. I also like that the name Rufio appears to be a bit of a nickname and not an actual name, because I don't think I've ever heard someone called Rufio. Plus, it's just fun to call him Rufus now, which is what I'm going to refer to him every time I watch the movie from now on. I'm even remembering my time I'm even remembering my time playing the Hook video game as a kid, and God, I was a gullible ass fucking kid. See, one of the older kids who was, I'm not even sure how old he was, because I was like a little kid and he was at least a teenager. And somehow I let him convince me he was Peter Pan. It didn't last long, but fucking Christ, I bought that shit. I can't believe I bought that shit. Oh, and then there was this time he made me and his little sister think that we hypnotized him. Why am I mentioning that? Because we were playing Hook at the time we did it. I've never beat that game. He got further than I did, but I don't think he beat it either. I missed that game. Try to do a let's play about it at some point. I'm talking about the NES version, by the way. I know there are others, but the NES version is the one I remember. Nostalgia. Pure nostalgia. It really does remind me of my childhood. Anyways, about this, like I said, the only flaws I can really think is it just doesn't seem to gel perfectly with the setting of the movie. I don't really buy that they have any connection to Peter Panning, even to try to get help from him. And I'll say that I know it just feels odd to think of Rufio having friends his age. That's the thing. When I always got the feeling that Rufio was more of a loner kid who found himself the leader of them. I don't know why. I just also the undersold reaction to him fucking flying. Like, was that guy a lost boy? Is that why he gave the book to the kid? Because he thought, hey, I know where this kid could get some help. That's much better than a foster home. Is that it? I'm going with that as my headcanon now. That Dante Bosco's character was a former lost boy as well, and gave the book to him because it would be good, better place in foster care, which, especially then. I mean, foster care is not perfect, but I mean, not always terrible. But I've heard enough horror stories that I wouldn't want to go in there unless I had to. I'm not sure like that. I'm not. Okay. There. I'm sorry. But I just want to make sure I didn't start coughing again. My throat was starting to bother me. I'm like that. I'm not sure I completely buy him having a good relationship with adults. I was expecting something to go wrong with the parent side. It just seemed like a little too accepting. It was good. I just think it romanticizes Rufio's past a tad bit. But then again, one of the people majorly involved with this project was Rufio's actor. So I don't know. But yeah. I did really like watching this. I've got the urge to rewatch Hook now. Man, I miss Robin Williams. I can't help but wonder if he was still here, would he have been involved in this project? It seems like he would have been the kind of guy who would have gotten involved if he was asked. Pity, we'll never know. See, now I'm sad. I miss Robin Williams. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, I think it's about far right in this video. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe! This is HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all next time, folks.